It's quite rare for a church to send out 2 short-term mission teams in 1 year. It's even more rare for those 2 teams to go to the same country and serve the same project site. But that's exactly what happened a couple of weeks ago when Wichita First sent their 2nd team of the year to Honduras to help the church at Manantail. Out of the 5-member team, 3 of them were on the team in January that helped build the walls and columns for this new section of the church. The team in January did a lot of little things that needed to be done to move to the next stage of the project. But those little things, like pouring columns and footers and building walls that are now covered with dirt, can sometimes leave the team asking, did we even make an impact on the project? So it was really nice for them to come back and see the progress that was made from the time they left in January to the return in October. And during this trip, they'd be able to see even more progress because we're going to pour 2 floors, the one upstairs and the one downstairs. To pour both floors with just a 5-person team was a lofty goal. Actually, it would have been impossible without the help from the members of the church. Just as they did in January, the members of the church came out to support, take part in, and take ownership of the work happening at their church. Many couldn't do the skilled work, but all of them found tasks to do to help the project move along. The team wasn't satisfied with just pouring 2 floors. They wanted more. Someone suggested that we paint the pastor's house. So we went out, purchased some paint, and put a couple of new beautiful coats of paint on their house. Not only did we paint the house, but the team also purchased some plants to place outside the front door, which was a nice touch to complete the makeover. While we were painting the house, a couple of team members helped install a washing machine too. Now, aside from building the church and doing a home makeover, we also spent a lot of purposeful time building relationships. As I tell every team that comes to serve with us, people first, project second. The project will be completed, even if it happens after you leave. I'd rather a team member invest time in a relationship than invest energy mixing and pouring concrete. There's a time to build, but there's also a time to lift each other up and share what the Lord's doing in each of our lives. We spent each lunchtime sharing a testimony or 2 with each other, sharing where God has brought us from, how He's rescued us, sharing our failures and our struggles. It was a beautiful time of fellowship. I really felt like the extra time we spent sharing with each other bonded the entire group, Hondurans and North Americans. Sharing our stories in an intercultural setting helps both sides understand each other better. We, North Americans, get a better glimpse of life here in Honduras and the struggles they have. And the same holds true for the Hondurans. Not all North Americans live like Hollywood portrays it. We have struggles too, and sometimes it's the same struggles they have here in Honduras. So thank you for being open and vulnerable and willing to share with everyone. It's not easy, but God used your stories to bring glory to Himself. So much work was done by this 5-person team. It reminds me of Gideon's army. It was small, but it was selected by God. And because it was selected by God and used by God, their work was multiplied exponentially. So I want to thank each of you for allowing God to use you to make a difference here in Manantail and in Honduras. And thank you, Wichita First, for sending the team, for investing your money here in Honduras, and for being such a big part of missions here and worldwide. May the Lord continue to bless your church so you can bless others around the world. Thank you.